How you doing? Dave Dirch here. Please hit that little bell down there and subscribe to us. What this video is going to be about is I'm going to be explaining weapons. We want to simplify everything. So, in reality, you've got two types of weapons besides a gun. Okay? You have something that cuts, you have something that hits. Alright? Then from that there you have something that hits that is one hand, you can use one hand, or you have something that hits that you have to use two hands. And the same thing with something that cuts. So when you look at something that cuts, could be a busted DVD, okay, a busted plate, all kind of things, all right? So I got some weapons here. So the first thing I'm going to show you is, of course, the stick. So this is something that hits, all right? Now this is a one-handed weapon, all right? It only takes one hand to use this, but it hits, all right? This here is a bow staff, or you could have a 2x4, or you could have a broomstick here, all the same, but this now is what? This is a two-handed weapon, all right? So it's a two-handed weapon. Very difficult to use this as a one-hand, unless maybe you're 6'9". So this is a two-handed weapon, all righty? As far as something that hits, keep that in mind. You got something that hits, you got something that cuts. That's all there is. Now we have the blade. So we have different sizes of blades. We have the blade that cuts. Okay? So we have the short blade, which is one-handed. Okay? And then we can go into a sword, which is going to take two hands to use. Okay? So there it is. The simplicity of everything is you have two things that hit. You have two different types of weapons. Something that cuts and something that hits. And that's all there is. And then you can either hold with one hand or you can hold it with two hands. Now the purpose of different types of training, let me explain here, is a sword. If you have a sword, it brings out a different type of mechanic, a smoother mechanic, like this here, than a stick would. Now if I had the blade, as you see, things are a little tighter than with the sword. And then if I have a stick here, which is something that hits, as you can see, it's just a little different because it hits, okay? So once you keep that in mind, we are about simplicity. You want to simplify everything, make it easy, not make it more difficult like everybody else is doing. Again, there's only two types of weapons, something that hits and something that cuts. It's either two-handed or one-handed. Thanks for checking out the videos. Hey, AdvancedFightingSystems.net. We're selling shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, sweatpants, all kinds of stuff on there. Please go to there and check us out. And we are getting ready to shoot a video, Rapid Assault Tactics, Trapping and Rapid Assault Tactics weapons. And all of this comes from what? Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, JKD. Thank you again. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell.